Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass Bonsai, we're out on the water, getting ready to hit it. This is Charles has found the perfect, well he says, honey hole. I don't know yet, I have never fished this area. Charles, do you agree? This is maybe the best fishing spot in the world?
I don't know about that, but it's pretty good.
Well, now he's backtracking now. But anyway, we're gonna get out here. It's supposed to be some bass and some big bass, and actually a lot of bass right out here. This is a strip pit. You know, we've done it last year. We're back in action. This is the first time me and Charles probably fished in about a year or so, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I did some RC racing. That is expensive. You think fishing's expensive? Go RC racing. Whole new world. Anyway, buckle up, hang on. We're gonna get out here and catch some largemouth bass on BFS gear. I'll tell you real quick, I'm gonna try to get the new, where's the sun at? Here, this is probably better. The new clamber, I've put it on the 6'5" to try to get an overall feel of it. I was gonna put it on the Teton rod, the 661 Kine Teton, but it just balances better on this, and my Aldebaran BFS balances better on the Teton, so it's on the Conqueror. Let's go.
Not all of them.
Now look at Charles. Here's what Charles does to me. Look, he jumped right out in front. He has no fishing etiquette. Of course, it's his spot, so I'll let him do whatever the hell he wants to do. Girls, welcome back to just floating around on the water. We can't even call it Bass and Bonsai. We can't call it fishing Bass and Bonsai. I did manage to get a review done on the Cast King Zephyr. Me and Charles think about doing some swapping, trading here. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I've reduced myself to what time it is. It's TRD, peanut butter and jelly time. There's so much grass here, I'm not using the regular head because it's much heavier than normal BFS gear.
Right.
Like, you know, weight-wise. Oh, there's a fish, Charles.
All right.
That's a bass.
Nice.
My drag is loose. I could probably tighten it.
Got it to hook up, huh?
Got this little freaking TRD. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. That was a good chunk. Finally. Oh boy, don't get off. Oh boy, I need you for a pick. All right. Oh, that is a fat little chunk. He ain't that big, but man, I love him. But we're gonna eat him. Charles is gonna eat this bass. Sorry.
That might be it too. They may
TRD.
have so much food. As fat as he is.
Finally on the clamber.
Hungry.
Right. Now, boys and girls, close your eyes. Whoa! We are keeping that fish. This is a place where they actually want you to keep them, which honestly, as much as I've just now witnessed, I would turn everything back because I think it actually needs to.
This is just a crap day, dude.
Probably restock if it was me, but maybe not. All right, guys. We're done here. We're going to another spot. Buckle up, hang on. Okay, new place. Actually, we've got the boat rigged up. Charles is going out with me. We're in the Bass, but look at that water. We're in the Bass Baby. Look how clear the water. This is paradise, boys and girls. And I promise you, it won't be hard to do. We're going to catch twice as many bass as we did at the other place here. I'm sure of it. Because we only caught one. And I don't know why that place was not working, but look, we got a breeze over here. We're gonna get out here, but before we do, I want to talk to you guys real quick about some of these rods and reels. Now, you guys ever do wheeling and dealing? Me and Charles, well, Charles isn't so much. I'm a wheeler and dealer, and he knows if I got something he wants, he better start working the deal. But he likes the dragon rod. Hold that, Charles. So now he's already trying to trade me the Zephyr, which I think I'm gonna trade, but I wanted to try this rod. I've never tried this. You guys remember the Black Knight? I've tried that reel. Actually, I think I talked Charles into this reel. This ain't the one I had though, right?
No.
You bought your own.
I got the Phantom from you.
Right, and then the Phantom, that's another one that it's just got a little gap, the Phantom does. I think the Black Knight's definitely way better there, but it's overall casting deal. But I want to try this rod, and I want to talk about it real quick, and then we're going to go, I might just show you our little wheel and deal we're making on the other deal. But this, I want to say mine was called a volin or something. I spotted it on AliExpress, and Charles already had one. Would you buy this last winter?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Small game special, rock and roll. Color does look, pairs real well with the anything purple. But yeah, it is a little soft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real soft. It's a good
like
creek
a Cast
rod.
King.
Yeah.
It's 2P. Everything's 2-piece off AliExpress. For some reason, I could find the Teton, the one, and I found the conquerors, you can't find them now. I like that line I've thrown on the Zephyr. It's the same line I can tell on the other one. But we're gonna get out here and try this out. Catch some bass. I may take this out, but we're gonna do some wheeling and dealing real quick. Okay, we're going out in the water. Me and Charles made the trade. I did this in a review. It was still Charles's. Now it's mine, and we'll be able to fish with it more and get more on it. There's a cow patty right there. Don't step in the wet cow patties. All right, guys, we are on the water. I'm getting hit. I've got all these rods I've spent my own money on, and I'm just trying out one of Charles's rods that are real that I've already actually owned and didn't like, but I'm trying to make myself like it. You guys remember the Black Knight? I'm almost positive I talked Charles into buying this rod. I'm almost 100% positive that I was like, oh, I talked it up. I'm like, I'm getting one, and I think Charles looked at it, was like, okay, I got one. And then I'm like, oh, they suck. I'm selling mine. Charles like, Charles never sells anything. He's like, well, I'm stuck with it.
It goes to grandkids.
Right,
and
it's
stuff
like
that.
So, oh, I got one, Charles. Oh, that's a better fish.
Nice.
I mean, that's a decent fish.
Nice.
We had little bitty ones chasing after it. He's a little bigger than that one that was chasing. So, I don't want a boat flipping, do I?
No. Not with my rod.
Oh, he got straight braid. This is to straight braid to that little snap. That is a beautiful fish. I've been here 1 minute and I've already done better than I did at the other place all day. Look at that. Black Knight. Rock and roll, baby. That is a good looking rod.
It is. It's
rod.
nice.
It's a
I
good
really
looking
like
rod.
the reel seat, and the handle looks really
Yeah.
nice, and it feels good.
Yeah, it's got a good feel. It looks expensive, but it's not really expensive. You can get it on AliExpress.
Nope.
I'm gonna get the
Better.
old little Zephyr. I just traded Charles for the Zephyr. I just want to try this reel. I'm thinking about trying to get. I'm definitely going to get one of these rock and rolls just because it looks cool. The reel that, and Charles has one, but he says the flaking's coming off. If you guys remember the Phantom. Oh shit! What was that?
I don't know. What'd you do to it?
I don't know. I broke it.
Oh,
I know it is.
the
It's a
handle.
single lifestyle caught it. I never have that happen on any of my other ones. Of course, it's the first time I've ever done that.
I never have any trouble.
I don't either, but I had it up there. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was talking about the Phantom. If you guys remember that reel, it would look. It's like the same finish as what's
Yeah.
on this.
Yep.
Almost
Very
identical.
similar. It actually, yeah, it's very similar finish.
So, in my mind, it would be the better. Even though this one's fine on it, it would if it worked as good or better than the Black Knight would be the perfect reel to have on here. But anyway,
I think the Black Knight works.
If you guys are thinking about it, have you spotted the rock and roll? From what I can see and tell, for that crazy, that's a true ultralight rod. It's there. Cast good, little lightweight baits. I can't really tell in sensitivity because we're fishing with the chatterbait with braid. You can feel it. But you can feel that on almost any rod you use. I can still tell the Black Knights like I remember. It's got loud. I think they're hybrid ceramics. They're not true micro bearings, I don't think. But I can hear them. And I don't know. It works good, but I honestly feel that Zephyr is probably a touch ahead of it. But anyway, we're going to get out here, and we're definitely catching some largemouth. We've already tied our record for the day. Like it's game over. Okay, got the Zephyr out. Same little bait, but I did change up the tail, and I can tell I got the tail on. Oh my God. Talk about can't see straight. I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other. I totally put that bait on wrong. Okay. Here we go. I can see now. I can see clearly now. Don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be close. That is closer. We got just a little bitty. I'm just trying it. Kind of comparing rods and reels and taking a little different approach on those baits. Okay, I don't know why I'm missing the hookup thing on this bait. I did switch this tail. It's basically the same thing I'm throwing on this other rod. I'm gonna go back to throwing it just for for that split second of a thing that they seemed to grab on maybe better. This is the gold head with the actual minnow looking thing it comes with, a little swim bait thing. But it's a dead do nothing. It doesn't do anything. It's just stuck on the end for looks. The other one I was throwing does have a little paddle tail. So I think that, is this a slower gear ratio? Nope, 7-to-1. I think that zephr is the same thing.
Yeah.
The real size is pretty much the same. The fill, I'm trying to see which one casts. I don't know. I can't call it. This would be another one of those rods. This would be a good rod to take for a little creek.
That's what it's going to become now, probably.
Put a little, which I'll probably get one, and if the Black Knight 2 ends up being as good as it's supposed to be, it would be a nice little setup for creek fishing. I'll sell my zephr to Van.
Why? He's a dealer. He gets a discount on it.
Nah, whatever. Come on! I need a big bass. Now I put up my big baits, the big killers, the medium heavy and the heavy rod that are still at the trek. We've got the heaviest I got, which is actually pretty stout rod for what it is, a 6.5 Cayenne Conqueror. It's what I consider medium light. It says light, but I consider medium light. It's got the clamber on it. That's what we did catch the only bass we caught at the other place. I caught it on there.
How did that clamber handle that bass?
Clamber feels good. Oh, I did it again, Charles.
Dude, you're gonna get that reel and buy it.
There's a reason why I sold mine. You need to sell this thing. I have to order gears for it. I don't know why I'm doing it.
I just take that new version when it comes in to replace it.
Those things are $80.
Yeah.
But if I got two things going on. If that reel works, and I'm gonna order one of these purpley rods, and if I like it, then I'm ordering the lineup just like I did with the Conqueror.
Yeah. Oh, the lineup.
So I'm gonna end up with, I think when it's said and done, I'm going to have 4 Black Knight 2 reels and 4 of those rods in the different actions. And that'll be my majority of, like, when I come out here, that'll be what I'm using. You know, in between whatever I'm testing or what's going on, but that'll be my main rods.
Right.
I need to get rid, they're good rods, but those Loomis rods I got, I don't need them. I'm going to sell them at some point. I got a spider web on me that's 2-pound test. I can feel it. Yeah, you got to watch where this handle is at. It's got to be back. Getting too anxious. All right, I'm recording now. I got a fish. Me and Charles are just talking about reducing weight on this spool, but it'll cast most of your BFS stuff. And look at that. Oh man, look how clear that water is. I wish I had my underwater ability set up.
Keep that one.
I'm gonna keep that one. Oh, I didn't even think about the other one. I threw it back.
No, it's a little bit small.
Well,
that one's big enough to keep.
I couldn't even.
Dark color on it.
No.
They've been up in the shallows. If they were down deep, they'd be.
Yeah, that is just big enough for an eater.
Yeah.
The other one's about that size. I didn't even think nothing about it though. And by the way, we are keeping some of these fish.
We are supposed to keep all of them.
I'm still just throwing my new toy. Me and Charles traded. He's actually throwing his new toy too. He's got the dragon rigged up and fishing it. Oh, there's another one right there, Charles. Throw on that point. I'm gonna turn the boat. On that point right there. Man, that looks cool. I'm recording. Can you guys see that? I'll try to show him over here down in the water. That. Oh, look out. He's hooking it.
Oh, you got that crankbait.
Yeah. Can you guys see how clear that water is? See the sun hitting him and reflecting off of him? Yeah, I got that little BPS crank kicking it. But right in that area, that point should be good.
Yep, like right there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that. Stage it up there.
Oh, he spit it.
Come off. He had one. That camera may have picked it up. I don't have a choice but to do something else. Got one? Got one.
Yep.
Charles got one.
Nicer one.
Yeah, feels good. Let's see what Charles has got going here. It's a good bass. It ain't nicer than mine, but yeah, it's a nice bass. Chatterbait. That's the, I don't know if that's a mini or the micro. Nice bass. There we go. Let's go, Charles. We're catching him, Charles. That's a, is that your first fish of the day?
Yeah, first one in the boat.
He's a late bloomer. 3
Well,
o'clock.
no, not first fish, first bass.
Oh yeah, that's right. You caught a bluegill. as well.
Yeah.
So Charles late bloomer. We started at 8, 9 a.m. maybe.
Yeah, probably 9.
Better late than never, like always.